Hi guys, it's me. This video is going to be a bit different from other videos I've put out so far. To put it simply, I'm starting a new series on this channel. I call it the Great PreCure Watchening. I've made brief reference to this in a couple other videos of mine, but what it boils down to is this. A couple years ago, I decided I wanted to watch every single PreCure series and movie in the order they were released in. I started with Great PreCure, and as of this recording, I'm a little ways into Mahou Profile. I was originally doing it just for myself, as a fun project meant to get myself watching more than just the one PreCure season I had seen at that point, which was Great Pre. I originally live blogged it on Tumblr, but abandoned that pretty quickly because it was prolonging what was already going to be a pretty long process. Then I started doing small write-ups on my Magical Girl side blog, but even that wasn't quite as detailed as I wanted it to be. Then I remembered some of my favorite recap/review series, namely Linkara's History of Power Rangers, Viga's Idols of Anime, and Aaron Cerise's Mahou Profile. I wanted to do something similar to those, a relatively short video on each of the PreCure series in order, giving my thoughts on them. Unlike those series, however, while I will be giving a brief overview of the series and a summary of the plot, I will be focusing more on my own opinions of the show rather than the full history and behind-the-scenes stuff. And also, partly because this is still ostensibly an art channel and partly to avoid copyright problems, I will be drawing fan art of each of the cures from the different seasons while I talk about them. The videos will all follow a similar format. Each one will be broken up into a few sections as follows. Number 1. Personal experience. This section will be a quick discussion of my own personal experience with the series in question, whether I'd seen any of it, how much I knew going in, sub-issues, and so on. Number 2. Series overview. This is basically just a brief plot synopsis. I want to keep these two sections pretty short, because the real meat of the video is going to be the actual opinion parts. Number 3. Outfit opinions. This one is arguably the least important of the opinion sections, so I put it first to go in order of importance. It's basically just me talking about magical girl outfits for several minutes, and boy do I have some thoughts. Also includes opinions about transformation sequences. Number 4. Music opinions. I'm really only going to be talking about the opening and ending themes, because otherwise this section would be way too long, and also I haven't really listened to any image songs outside of Great Pre. Number 5. Character opinions. On to opinions that actually matter. This part will discuss the main cures, the main villains, and any important side characters like parents or friends. Number 6. Plot opinions. Arguably the most important part. My thoughts on the overall plot and themes of the series. Number 7. Final thoughts. This could include rapid-fire additions that don't really fit anywhere else, but mostly it's going to be a too long didn't watch and wrap-up. I also want to note that even though I have watched all the series movies and all-star crossover movies, I won't be discussing them in these videos. These are already going to be long enough. If there's enough of a demand for them though, I might make a separate video about them. That's pretty much it. I'm actually going to be writing these out ahead of time, unlike my usual unscripted gibberish, and also I have to actually watch the series in full before starting the write-up, so these videos are going to take a while to produce. Please be patient with me. I actually have the art drawn and recorded for the first video already, so stay tuned for next time when we'll be talking about both the original Great PreCure and Max Heart.